Mm. Going on? What's going on, guys? What's going on? We about to get right on into it. Let me get this off. What's going on, y'all? Hold on, let me get my blanket because you already know. Gotta trade comfortably. Gotta trade comfortably. All right. What's going on now? We about to get right on into it, into this breakdown. Yes, sir. All right, hold on. Let me get this link out real quick. Gotta share this with y'all. Gotta share this. Mm-mm. All right, we lit. All right, first things first. Marking up the previous day's highs and lows. This is basically equal high, so that's something I will pay attention to. We got this previous day's high right up here. We had the previous day's low right down here. The previous day's low was significantly close and didn't get ran through, so that is something I will keep in mind. Yesterday was a pretty big bearish day due to that FOMC news, so that's something I want you guys to keep in mind also. Got the previous day's low. Yeah, Nash is doing similar things. But also, now I'm going to mark up the 12 a.m. open, which is right here. So one thing I want you to see is right here. We came below this 12 a.m. open early London session, 1:45 in the morning. So there is a chance that this could possibly be the low of the day. Even though yesterday was a bearish day, I will be anticipating today to also be a bearish day. But there is a chance that this could also be the low of the day. So just keep that in mind. Step 3, the Asian session range. So Asian session range low is also intact. Also, the high is getting ran through as I speak right now. So right now the Asian session high is currently getting ran through. It just got ran through. So we'll see how price reacts here. Next thing I do is I'm also going to start to put in my big figure levels. So right now we have 34,200, which is right here, 34,000 right here, 33,800, it's right here, 33,500 right here. And I think these should be the main ones. I'll leave 34,400, but anything higher I'm not really going to pay attention to unless price really just keeps on pushing from here. But if it does keep pushing, it is what it is. I'm only going to really be looking for shorts today, honestly, just due to the fact that yesterday was a bearish day. Just will keep me out of any unnecessary trades. 33,800 and 33,500. All right, now that we have all our big figure levels, we have the previous day's high, previous day's low, and we also have the 12 a.m. open. I'm going to pull my fib from this high from yesterday to this current low that was made right here. And what do I see? Price is currently coming into this fib short range. So what is that telling me? It's showing me that there is a chance that we could continue from yesterday's trend of this bearish overall trend right here. Why? Because we're going to be tapping into clearing this high. We could possibly tap into 34,400, and we also have this breaker block right here, right in this area. So there is a chance that we could look for potential shorts in this 34,400 area. So that's something I will be keeping in mind. Let me go to a slightly higher time frame, see if there's any maybe order blocks within this area. Nah, no order blocks that I would personally use. So right now, honestly, this is something I would like to see. Even if we don't get a full retracement, I will be at least looking to take price at least. Here, let me get this. I would say around 34,000, get a retracement back to, because for one, we have these two equal lows right here. So I would ideally want to see these get ran through at some point. Maybe not now, but that's something I will be looking at. And ideally, that will be somewhere that I would like to target if I am able to get a short position up here after we clear this high. And if we run even lower and continue to 33,500, that would be an amazing trade, but neither here nor there. Let's move on to NAS 100. So we're going to be doing the same exact thing. I wish I could like move my markups onto this chart because it's literally always the same thing. So previous day's high, previous day's low. Okay. Previous day's low. We have the 12 a.m. open, which is right here. Did the same exact thing. So there's a chance that this could potentially be the low of the day. Same thing as US 30. I'm going to put a question mark because at the end of the day, yeah, like I said, yesterday was a bearish day on both of these pairs. So there is a chance that you could still get this reversal. Right here, we're clearing this high as we speak. Let me see. Now let's get the Asian session range. I think this one's messed up. Yeah, it's messed up. All right. 18 to right here. So this is also the Asian session range also. So it's doing the same exact thing as US 30. Literally why I trade these two pairs, because if one setup isn't clean, there's a high chance the other one might be a little bit cleaner. Now I'm going to do the same thing from before. Draw my fib from this high from yesterday to this current low. And you see we're currently within this area where price is starting to show a willingness of possible rejection. So that's something I will keep in mind. So same thing as US 30. But in this, we're actually coming into the level. So if US 30 doesn't show willingness to want to reject and it comes a little bit higher, I already know that there is a chance that NAS could start to reject also as of right now. Now let's look for more confirmations. We got 14,500 big figure level. We got 14,300 where we currently are at. 14,400 right here. 14,200. 1,400. 14,800. These are the main ones I'm going to have marked up. Yes, I'll put up 14,100 also just because it did respect it right over here. So there is a chance it could respect it again. So I'll just leave that. But usually I don't mark up those. So matter of fact, 14, I'm going to make the specific ones a specific color for you guys. So the main big figure levels that I personally like to trade off of are the 000s, the 800s, and the 200s. So the full 100s like this, even though it is a big figure level, is not one that I personally would go off of looking for a high probability trade. Matter of fact, this one's 200. I'm gonna leave this one red. We got 300, which is not one that I personally would use, but nonetheless, it will have a high chance of being respected due to the fact that it is a big figure level. Nonetheless, 14,400, not one of the ones I use, but it is possibly a chance that it will respect it. And then we have the last one, which is 14,500, which is one I would like to see respected. So it's very similar to what we're looking at on US30. I'm going to be anticipating a possible pullback to at least say clear these lows potentially. But that's the ideal. 14,400 will be a good target, and on US30, I would like to see 34,000 be a good target. But like I said, we are pretty bearish due to the fact yesterday. So what I would do is when the time is right, I'm going to draw the fib from this low down here to wherever price does, and I'm going to be using the fib levels as a potential target. And that's what I'm going to be doing. So as of right now, I'm just going to be waiting. I'm going to be going back and forth between these two pairs. We're going to see what happens. I was gonna move this, but it's cool. I'll leave it like that. Now we just wait. Waiting game. Let's see what happens. What pairs y'all looking at? What pairs y'all looking at? There's my MetaTrader open. Alright, now we just wait for a rejection. We also had news at 8:30 today. Alright, before everything happens, I'm gonna go to the bathroom real quick. Oh, you look at EU? Um, anyone else? EU's okay. A lot of people like EU, but personally, I'm not really into forex pairs. But what's your analysis on EU? I'm gonna go to the bathroom, but when I come back, I'm gonna see what you said. Are you bullish? You bearish? You even trading today? Just let me know. I'm all about the indices. Let's tame these beasts. That's a fact. Even though indices can be very difficult to trade, they can be well worth it. Because once you learn to trade them, you can trade anything. Because once you learn how to trade in high volatile markets and all of that, shit, you become a different type of beast. You become a different type of beast. But weekly shows there's an imbalance in order blocks. You have to check the higher time frames, matter of fact. Thanks for reminding me. Appreciate you. Appreciate you. Yeah, let me check these higher time frames. US 30 is looking pretty bullish, but it is bearish overall. Even though yesterday was a big wick, we did clear the previous day's low. We're gonna see. We're gonna see. This is a little weird, matter of fact. 26. It says we cleared the 26's low, but we didn't. Interesting. Let me check NAS. NAS is bullish on the daily too, but we are coming up to this potential bearish order block right here. So that's something I will keep in mind. But that's significantly high up, I ain't gonna lie. This is at around, what level is this? 14,300. Oh, that's where we are right now. Interesting. It's a different broker, but that's probably why. But we gonna see. We gonna see. Yeah, only time will tell. You just gotta be careful right now. The high time frames are anticipating a potential bull move because price is moving pretty bullish. But at the end of the day, keep in mind what happened yesterday. We had this big wick. So honestly, all I'm really gonna be looking for right now is a potential either a London continuation move or a bearish reversal. That's all I'll be anticipating today. Simple as that. But we're gonna see. We're gonna see how price starts to react. Right now it's about 907. So we'll see. We're gonna see. Rejecting the 62% over here. Get on some lower time frames. We're gonna be scoping for setups right now. Scoping. This whole area in here, we're gonna be scoping for setups. Same thing with NAS. Scoping for setups. We're looking for potential reasons to see price have a willingness to come lower. I get my other pair on here. Nah, it's not gonna keep it. Yeah, it's weird. That's why using the two charts can be weird. If we can get a bearish engulfing and start to form under 14,300, I think that would be a good sign that price is going to have this short. Man, what the fuck? Goddamn, my chart. Alright, we just waiting now. 14,300, we can get below, get an engulfing potentially. And same thing with, why does it keep switching my chart? God damn it. It's literally switching the chart for me. Alright, hold on. Jesus. Scoping right now. Yeah, US 30 showing that willingness to come lower. Once we start to come below this high that we came from up here, I'm going to be looking for potential retracement to potentially get in short. And then I would say, damn, that's why it stopped. What about here? If we can get an engulfing over here, start close below. Yeah, I think a 50 pip stop would be a good stop on NAS 100. And 50 pips for potential, I say 180, 100. Yeah, that would be a great trade right there. Yeah, US 30 showing that willingness to come lower. NAS is kind of, but it'll probably just follow a little behind. What state are you? I'm in Philadelphia. Yeah, we just scoping right now. Worst comes to worst, I don't take a trade. Had a few winning trades, so we'll see what happens. We'll see. We're just waiting for potential market shifts. We got this high up here, so we're going to be looking for potential reversals in this area. US30, we do have this breaker block up here at 34, 4,000, 34, 400. So we're just going to wait. We're not going to try to catch this high. We're going to let price show us the willingness to come lower. Just waiting. Just all in this area, we're waiting. We're going to wait for a lower high to be broken, such as this over here. And then from here, when this gets broken, we're going to be looking for potential pullbacks into it to look to go back short. And if we miss that, it is what it is. So once this low, this swing low gets broken, that will give us a good sign that price is in this shift downward trend. So we'll see what happens. Prices moving bullish, so you just wait. Simple as that. We know when we know what we're looking for. It makes it very simple to not just take any trade because we know exactly what we're looking for. So no need to force anything. We're just being patient, looking for this potential drop. We'll see what happens. Got a nice little Instagram photo. Yes, sir. Alright, let me get this off right here. Just the other thing off my screen. Alright, get back to lower time frames. The price is pushing right now, so simply we waiting. We have a breaker block on this over here also. We actually do. So let's keep this marked up. So something we'll be potentially looking to see price have a reaction at. We'll see what happens. Same thing with US30. US30 is making its way towards that area. But we just know above this high, we're looking for potential reversal scenarios. So let's see what happens. Patience is key. Patience is what's key. Yeah, we'll see where US30 goes. Probably gonna come for 34,400 more than likely, and if not 34,400, 34,450 could even be somewhere it comes to also. It changes it on both. That's weird. I think it's because it's the same one. That might be why. approaching this area on NAS 100. Approaching this right here, coming right up to it, right in the wicks. We got about 15 more minutes into the open. See what happens. Alright, we're getting that willingness. Getting that willingness. Let's see. Now we got this potential false break scenario. We're gonna let price show us that it wants to come lower first. We're not just gonna hop in. We're gonna let it come lower. Show us that there wants to be a shift in market structure. Look for potential retracements to try to catch that overall break to the downside. Because now we're just putting time and price into the equation. We're looking for a specific thing to happen at a specific time of day. Even though it might not happen, it's just all you gotta anticipate. You gotta have a plan at the end of the day. Looks like US30 might be gunning for liquidity around 34,800. 34,800. It could. 34,800 is a significant ways away. It could be. Maybe later on in the week. I wouldn't even say later on. Yeah. Potentially. That's ideally what I wanted to see going on to the week. But due what happened yesterday with FOMC, there could be a chance that we continue that trend because of that bearish news. So that's something I'm keeping in mind. But yeah, I was bullish all week, but due to the news of event, that might change my bias. So we're just going with what the market is showing us, and right now, it is showing us that it wants to have this rejection. So we're just gonna wait. Yeah, we'll see what happens. We will see. Yeah, both pairs are showing a willingness to slowly reject. Doesn't mean it's going to be that a long-term trend to the downside. We got to wait for breaks in structure to at least get a sign that price wants to come lower. But then again, you could get faked out similar situations like this, but that's why you wait for potential pullbacks. And if you get stopped out, you get stopped out. But I would ideally want to see price at least run this low, then have a retracement to go lower first. This low right here is like a short-term intermediate low, so this isn't something I would want to see ran and then retrace into. But if it gives us that sign that it wants to work out, then shit, by all means, I'm for it. All right, see what happens. You guys see me on my phone because I have me on my Telegram chat right now. Slowly but surely, prices move in our direction. Gotta be patient. The NAS 100's really been playing out nice the past few days for me, so that's why I've been really just messing with it. I really fuck with it, not gonna lie. Yeah, we'll see. Slowly but surely. Just gotta wait, man. We got about, so US30's falling maybe more. We got about 8 minutes till the open. Waiting for US30 to potentially break this structure, then have a pullback to go lower. And if we don't get that, then I'll be looking for the same thing on NAS. And if we don't get that on NAS, then I'll try to take it on US30. But whichever one works, whichever one works. I'm gonna mark this level up right here, 34,300, just because it is at this significant low that I do want to see get retraced past and then retrace into. Get ran through and then retrace into. My fault. The US30's on the run. Once we get this break, you can simply just look for possible retracement. Simple as that. But there's also a minute 15 and a minute 5 on US30 around 33,840. Yeah, it could be tested, but just keep in mind how far away that is. The likelihood of price trading all the way up there today or even through the week is highly unlikely, just because look at the pip difference. So from here to here is about 500 pips. Even though it could move there, it really could. I'm not gonna try to act like it can't. You know what I mean? It's just all probabilities at the end of the day. Shit, if you right, shit, you got it. I know it's right, and that's a fact. I'm majority wrong half the time, but shit. So that's about having good percent risk win reward. All right, we're clearing these lows. Let's see how price reacts. Because we're about to clear these lows. So even though I wasn't going to use this low, this just gives me another insight on what could possibly happen. Because if US30 is clearing this low right now, it's about to, and this is about to clearing this low right now, it's a similar situation. I could be looking for a potential pullback now that we're getting a break of structure, even though it is on a lower time frame. Shit. We'll see. See what happens. It's either gonna have an engulfing and keep going higher after this, or it's gonna retest and slowly show a willingness to come lower. We'll see. How big is this range? This range is about 70 pips. Oh yeah, it looks like it's gonna go a little higher right now. Yeah, that's why we're patient, guys. Just gotta be patient. No, not trying to get the rectangle. Trying to get this fib. Now we'll see. Let's see how price is about to react now in this area. US30 doing something similar. Yeah, it's doing something. It's having this retracement right now. It didn't break structure, which is not ideal. We'll see. Only time will tell. We're just being patient, letting price show us what it wants to do. Equal lower liquidity at 34,000, 34,400. Yeah, 34,000 is somewhere that I'm really looking into. Right over here. Same exact area, right over here. Yeah, everything's pushing right now, so we'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. I ain't forcing nothing. Could still reach for that this breaker block up here. But if we can get a potential, oh, we're rejecting. Ooh. We can get an engulfing potentially on this candle after having rejecting this fib. I'm gonna be looking to potentially go short when we engulf and have my stop about, I say 40 pips, 40 pip stop loss. Yeah, we'll see. See, man. Let's see. Potential retest, maybe. Maybe. Looking at US 30, US 30 is like giving the signs of rejection, but it has 10 seconds on this 1 minute candle, so it's like it's a little iffy. Only time will tell. Oh, big trap. I'm just waiting for potential. If we start engulfing these candles, breaking these lows, I'm just looking for potential little retracements back into it to go short. Like I said, 40 pip stop loss. Getting this engulfing on the 1 minute on US 30. Alright. They're both kind of like doing kind of the opposite in a way. Nash is just ranging. US 30 is showing a more sign of having this rejection. We'll see though. Being patient. I ain't entering it till I see what I want to see. If it just keeps on pushing from here, shit, it is what it is. Oh, yeah, we pushing. Let's see. Where's it gonna get this retracement? Is it gonna come back to 34,000? Tap into the breaker block. Let's see, yeah, because it looks like it's pushing. So let's move this box a little bit higher. Still in this area, searching for a possible setup. This is probably gonna start to push too. So let me get these off right now. Yeah, it's gonna start to push. We'll see. I'm doing the same thing. I'm just searching for a potential trade within this area. Alright, US 30s and 34,400 territory. See if it starts to react, how it does. Cleared this high. We would at least want to see price start to show willingness to come back below it. Alright, NAS tapped into it. It's coming lower. You just gotta wait, guys. Just be patient. We're at the open now, so let's see. Wait for potential engulfing. Alright, we're about to break lower. If we can get a retest back into here, I'll be looking to potentially go short after we clear this high, but I'm just being patient right now. US 30 doesn't show a sign of rejection. NAS is. So I'm just sitting here waiting. Just be patient. I'm waiting for the breaker structure. And until I get that breaker structure, anything can happen. Yeah, it's ranging. Just be patient. Waiting for a break, then a retest, then I'll go short. Just keep in mind, all in this box is where I'm looking for the trade. US30 is pushing. Yeah, I'm gonna stick to NAS right now. US30 is kind of flying. NAS, I think, did tapped into 70.50% on the fib. Let's see, man. Let's see. Yeah, right now price is just pushing. US30 is pushing. It is rejecting in its breaker block. I want to see these breaks of structure because it just cleared these lows. But it's still showing a willingness to go higher. So I'm only looking for shorts, like I said. So if I don't get it, yeah, price is just flying on US30 right now. About to tap into 34,500 up here. Oh yeah, tapped right into it. There's NAS. I'm waiting for this break of structure. I think this is where we'll finally get the drop. And that this tapped into the high at 35,500. Let's see. Come on, I'm waiting for the break of structure, man. Break of structure and have a retest, and I'm going short with a stop up, ideally probably above this high up here then, which will about to be about 41 pips. We'll see what happens. Patiently waiting. I know what I want to see. Just gotta let it happen. Something just like this. There we go. We're breaking. Now when we get this retest, I'll potentially look to go short. There we go. This is the willingness to come lower. Now we wait for that retest. And if we don't get that retest, shit. Come on, let's get that retest. Let's get that retest. I'll wait for like the next few candles. No need to rush into it. If it just flies without me, it is what it is. Just gotta wait now. Patience. There we go. Come on. Retrace right back up. Right back up, and I look to go short. Right in here. That's where I'm looking to go short at. Stop above the high. 41 pips. We'll see. If I miss it, I miss it. But I'm not just gonna hop in to hop in. I know what I want to see. Yeah, it's falling now. We'll see. If we don't get a retest, it is what it is. US 30 still has a chance of having a potential pullback, even though it didn't break much structure. It's not as clean either. NAS has the cleaner lower time frame setup. Just waiting for the pullback of it though. Potentially maybe US 30. Get a retest right back up to here. Then look to go short. NAS is way cleaner though. That's the only thing. NAS is way cleaner for that potential short opportunity. US 30 didn't break structure. Yeah, I don't really feel as comfortable selling US 30. I'd rather wait for the NAS to come up to here. It makes more sense in my opinion. Even though it could play out on US 30, it's just, I don't know. Maybe it's just me though. But like I said, we came down. Now I'm looking for a potential retracement back into it. This is the box we're paying attention to. And if I don't get it, I don't get it. I ain't gonna lose money not taking a trade. US 30 is looking a little clean here. Use the fib. Yeah, US 30 is looking clean. How does the stop look? Such a wider stop, bro. That's why I don't like it. I would have to at least have like a 60, 56, at least like 50, 60 pip stop on here. Well, I was gonna say we're losing that momentum on NAS, but it's like off and on. Alright, I'm probably, let me see, how wide is this? If we can get an engulfing 70 pips, let's see. I gotta calculate 70 pips on here because I never use that. Alright, I'm gonna be looking to get back in, not back in, but get in on US 30 instead. Let's see. Man, what the fuck's wrong with this lot size, bro? Bro, what the hell is this shit doing? There we go, shit. It's like off and on, man. Alright, maybe we'll get it now on NAS. NAS has a more better placement. US 30 is real iffy in here. Real iffy. I'm gonna retest that order block. I could potentially look to go short. Is NAS still dropping? It's rejecting. I think NAS slowly wants to make its way higher. I just don't want to get caught in this consolidation in here. Because NAS looks like it's slowly rejecting. I don't know. US 30 just hasn't been nice to me the past week. So I'm just being iffy about trading it, even though I know what I want to see. It's just that type of thing where, I don't know. We'll see. Yeah, look at it. Now it's flying. I don't know, man. Intuition. Intuition. That's all I gotta say. Intuition. Oh, there's NAS now going up. Alright, I'm gonna be looking to take the same trade that I was looking to take earlier on NAS. I can't use another trader on there, man. That should be like so weird to me. Like on the computer. I don't know how people do it. That's just weird typing in the lot sizes. Alright, once we get up into here, I'm gonna be looking to go short. Come on, just a little bit higher. Just a little bit higher. Just a little bit higher. Come on. a little bit higher. A little bit higher. Come on. Don't do this. Still not in nothing though. Alright, we came in. And now I'm going short. Stop loss right here. Stop is going above this high. Let's see what happens. If I get stopped out, I get stopped out. But this ideally the trade I've been waiting for. Whatever happens, happens. Patience. Now we wait. Now we wait. This probably be the only trade I take though. So if I win, I win. If I lose, I lose. I know what I want to see. Keeping in mind this order block right here. We'll see how price reacts. Yeah, over here, US 30 is just flying. Not what I want to see. Just gotta have faith in your setups. Once we start to get towards like the 50% of this order block and really pushing through it, then I'll anticipate potentially looking to close it. But yeah, damn, right now it's flying high. Yeah, I don't know. Doesn't look like it's potentially gonna work out. US 30 is flying too. Yeah, it's probably gonna be a L. I might just end up closing it short. Yeah. Damn. Yeah, it all flipped bullish, honestly. So part of me is probably just gonna cut it off with the small loss because it does look like it's gonna go for it. Yeah, I just got stopped out. It's all good. Managed risk. Took my L. We won and done. Yeah, it would have worked out. I waited for the break of structure, but it is what it is. US 30 is flying too. Honestly, there's not really much trade opportunity. Like I said, I was only looking for sells, so stick to the plan and do what it do. I'll give it maybe one more minute to see how it reacts, but I don't think it is. What my analysis is not playing out right now, so I'm not gonna try and force it. Check the hot like 15-minute. Yeah, retested this. I wanted to see this drop. It did have this drop after retesting it earlier. But I'll have to see like a big engulfing to potentially want to get back in. But as of right now, I'm done. Kept the loss under 1%, so we'll see. But we are at this breaker block, so we'll see how it reacts. Because there is a chance, in my opinion, that I still want to see price go short. Yeah, US 30 is just kind of shitty right now. I don't even feel like looking at it. US 30 just flew. Hey, you could be right. 34,800. Could have been right. Probably gonna reach for it. We'll see though. If we can get maybe a 5-minute engulf, 5-minute engulfing would be a little crazy. US 30 is pushing. Nash is still showing a willingness to want to reject after coming into his breaker block. So we'll see. Just being patient at this point. You got to look for specific things in price to really give you that willingness to want to go higher. Because as of right now, it could easily just be retesting this to go higher. So it's just all about waiting. Oh man. It's in an uptrend though, so just keep all that things in mind. You can easily just start pushing just like US 30. Because US 30 is showing no willingness to want to come any lower. Yeah, I think it's just gonna keep flying. I ain't gonna try and flip it. Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna end it off here. Just like that. I'll just take my 1L. Leave it at that. Ain't no point. I'm about to journal the trade. You guys want to see how I journal? I'll show you guys real quick. Why not? I'm already here. Let me change this over. Charts. In fact, here I know what to do. I'm gonna leave it like this. I'm gonna turn this into this. Alright, so this is what I'm gonna do. I put the date. The trade I took. I was looking for a potential bearish New York reversal. The confirmations I had. I was looking at here. Let me go back to it. Let me put this up. I got a screenshot of it. I had a fib short. I also had a breaker block rejection. Where is that at? Do I even have one? Breaker block rejection. What else did I have? I was looking at a, what was it? 5-minute order block, so it was a lower time frame order block rejection. I was looking for big figure rejection also. It wasn't at currently where I was looking to take that trade at, but I was looking for a potential false break. And what else? I think that's really it. And I was selling above the 12 a.m. open, which would have been our ideal scenario. But yeah, right now this shit pushing. But if we get this, what is this? This engulfing on the 1 minute, there could be a chance you still go lower. But like I said, don't try to force nothing because US 30 is flying right now. What else did I have? And then I don't really know. So then I put red day. How much did I lose? I lost not even 1%. I lost 1.98%. So not even 1%. A little bit less than 9%. A little bit less than 1%. Put the screenshot of the trade. Good trade idea. This is the notes, but didn't I spelled that all wrong. Didn't play out. One trade and one loss. Simple as that. And just like that, I have it journaled, and then later on I do the daily range, and that's really it. But looks like Thames or GD looks like you were right. It's probably gonna reach for this up here, for this 3,300. I didn't think it was gonna reach this high, but looks like you were right. It's gonna reach for the previous day's high, it looks like, and it just looks like it was a London continuation type of day, trending. Not really much you could do on US 30. Same thing with NAS 100, it was just trending all day. Not really much opportunity to get in for a short. This is where I tried to get the short at 9:30. It did come down, but it looks like it just retested this order block down here that was created during 7:15 this morning. So something I want to keep in mind. But even though I still do think there's a high chance that price could still fall, I'm not gonna try and force anything. Because look, we're still in this area here. We're still buying above the 12 a.m. open. There's still a chance that you could still look to get in, retrace to this Asian session range. Right over here. Damn, part of me still wants to do it because I didn't risk a lot, but at the same time, I'm not trying to force anything. I know what I want to see. That's the only thing. We can get this 5-minute engulfing. There's a chance, man. There's still a chance, but at the same time, I don't know how I feel about it. 14,400. 14,400 level. Engulfing. Tapped into this order block. What is it? On the 15 minute. Nah, this is breaker block right here. Just like that. I still think it's gonna go short. That's really I'll have to see, wait for an engulfing. If there's no engulfing here, there's no trade. No engulfing, no trade. So if you guys are thinking about getting in, no engulfing, no trade. If this breaks this high, I'm out. If this breaks this high, I'm out. Simple as that. We'll see. But if it starts to break these lows and come lower, I'll potentially think about getting in with lower risk. But at the same time, if I don't, I'm not really stressing it, man. Not stressing it. Like I said, if it comes and breaks this high, I'm out. Just gotta know when to cut the trading session short, know when to cut your losses short, all of that. Cause ain't no point in me taking an extra loss when I'm only down not even 1%. Just makes sense long term. Let me make this, make it red so it stands out. And is it gonna clear it? US 30's flying, NASA's flying. Once it clear, yeah, I'm out. Alright, just like that, guys. I'm done. Out of here. Done for the day. Gonna let price do what it gotta do, but we took our loss. It was a small loss, so managed risk. Yesterday, we only lost half of what we made yesterday, so we're still up in profit for the last 2 days. So we'll come back tomorrow, see what happens. But on that note, hopefully everybody enjoyed this video. If you found it helpful or informative, make sure you like, comment, subscribe, and I will see you guys